The WNBA could be coming down hard on the Indiana Fever for misrepresentation on the injury report when it comes to Caitlin Clark.
The league finally stepped in, but not to protect Caitlin Clark, to punish the team that failed her. Let me explain exactly what's happening. The WNBA office is preparing to hit the Indiana Fever with a massive penalty. We're talking significant fines, loss of draft picks, possibly even suspensions for team executives. The reason? The Fever allegedly hid Caitlin Clark's injury from the public and the league to keep selling tickets and raking in revenue while their star played hurt. Think about that for a second. While fans were buying jerseys, filling arenas, and spending hundreds of dollars to watch Caitlin Clark perform miracles on the court, the front office knew she wasn't right. They knew she was playing through pain. They knew she was risking long-term damage, and they said nothing. This is the same organization that has stood by silently while opponents targeted Clark night after night. The same coach, Stephanie White, who watched cheap shots happen and never said a word to the media or the league office. The same management that refused to protect their generational talent when it mattered most. Now the league is investigating, and the punishment could be severe. Let me break down what's being reported by multiple sources. The Fever allegedly failed to properly report Clark's injury status on official league documents, keeping the language vague and misleading so that fans would keep showing up. Ticket sales were through the roof, merchandise was flying off shelves, the Fever were making money hand over fist, and Caitlin Clark was the sole reason for every dollar. But instead of resting her, instead of protecting her long-term health, instead of doing the right thing, they let her play hurt. They let opponents keep targeting her injured body. They let the cash flow while their superstars suffered in silence. This is what happens when management cares more about the bottom line than the players. When the coach stays silent because she doesn't want to rock the boat. When the entire organization forgets that without Caitlin Clark, there is no Indiana Fever, no sold-out arenas, no national TV games, no relevance whatsoever. The league is furious. Other teams are reportedly demanding action behind the scenes. And fans are absolutely livid. Social media is exploding with outrage. One fan wrote, "They put money over her health. This is disgusting." Another said, "Fire everyone in that front office. They don't deserve Caitlin Clark." A third added, "She's been carrying this trash organization on her back, and this is how they repay her? By hiding her injury." And they're right. The Fever front office and coaching staff have failed Caitlin Clark at every single turn. They let her get targeted night after night. They let her get beaten down by opponents who knew there would be no consequences. They let her get injured, and then they hid the severity of that injury to keep the money rolling in. Now the WNBA is coming down hard. Sources say the league is considering stripping the Fever of future draft picks, fining the organization hundreds of thousands of dollars, and possibly even suspending team president Kelly Krauskopf or head coach Stephanie White. The question is, will it be enough? Because this isn't just about one injury. This isn't just about one cover-up. This is about a culture of negligence that has existed in Indiana for years.
Now, the Indiana Fever could be facing punishment from the league office, and it looks like the Indiana Fever has tried to get ahead of things by listing Caitlin Clark as out already. They're already listing her out for Friday's game versus the Golden State Valkyries.
A front office that values revenue over player safety, a coach who refuses to stand up for her star when the cameras are rolling, an organization that doesn't deserve the generational talent that fell into its lap. Caitlin Clark has carried this team on her back since the day she was drafted. She sold out arenas in every city she visits. She's broken records that stood for decades. She's made the WNBA profitable for the first time in its history. And what has she gotten in return? Silence when she needed backup, negligence when she needed rest, a coach who won't defend her, a front office that hid her injury, and now a league that has to step in because the Fever couldn't do the right thing on their own. The WNBA office is finally acting, but it might be too little, too late. Caitlin Clark is already hurt, the damage may already be done, and the fans are left wondering who is actually looking out for her. So here's the question, is the punishment enough? Should the Fever lose draft picks? Should Stephanie White be fired immediately? Should the entire front office be cleaned out? Drop your answer in the comments. Say not enough, or fire them all, or clean house. I want to see where the fans stand on this. Hit that like button if you think Caitlin Clark deserves better than this franchise. Subscribe for more WNBA truth bombs that the league doesn't want you to see. The league is coming down hard, but the damage is already done. The question is, will the Fever finally change their ways, or will they keep putting money over their biggest star? The fans are watching, the league is watching, and Caitlin Clark is watching too. She deserves better, and if the Fever can't give her that, maybe she should find a team that will. The clock is ticking, and Fever fans have had enough.